but your hair is wild and ugly. We don't like that kind of hair. Hi, Cyber Sisters and Misters. It's Sunkissed Nick. Welcome back to my channel. I'm coming to you today with another session of Sunkissed Says. If you visited with me before and you are subscribed, thank you. If you're new, welcome, and I would like for you to click the subscribe button first and the notification button second. In this series, you and you and you, that's right, you are the best part. Because these are submissions that you have submitted to me by DM or email. A few weeks ago, I asked all of my online in-laws to send me saucy stories, crazy questions, and spicy posts that you've experienced personally or seen posted publicly on the wacky World Wide Web. You all did not disappoint. The messages have been coming in, the emails have been coming in, and I have featured some as promised on this channel. I'll give my take, my 2 cents, my coinage on the matter at hand. So if you're ready for another session of Sunkissed Says, stay with me. Okay, so this letter comes from Blue. Blue is the mother of 2 stepdaughters, and let's just get right into it. All right, dear Sunkissed Nick, I want your opinion on something. My husband and I are happily married. Thankfully, his 2 kids think of me as a stepmom. Yesterday afternoon, I took out my braids. I'm just walking around the house, letting my natural nappy hair breathe. I don't really care for that term, nappy. I just feel like it's so derogatory, no matter whose mouth it comes from. I don't like it. But okay. My youngest daughter looks at me and points. She literally bends over laughing and says,
"You have crazy hair, like a troll."
I give her a look, and she says she's sorry, but she's still laughing. I know. Shame on me for allowing a 5-year-old to get under my skin, but she sure did. Then the older daughter, who's 9, says,
"My grandma says you're kind of pretty, but your hair
is wild and ugly.
We don't like that kind of hair."
I took a few deep breaths, but I didn't tell her what I was truly thinking, which was that her grandma, my husband's mother, literally looks like an overused wet mop with a cracked handle. Oh my goodness. Okay. Remind me to never get on your bad side. Jeesh. I held my tongue and keep the 19-year-old me quiet and reminded me that the 29-year-old me is slower to respond and practices patience with our children. Now, I know they're just children. Children usually say whatever comes through their mind. And I know I'm probably the only black person that they're around consistently. My husband is Hispanic. The girls are biracial. They are Hispanic and white. Oh, I told the hubs about the conversation last night. He didn't really know what to say about their comments, and he talked it down like it was no big deal. So he says to me,
"As long as I like it, mine doesn't really matter in this. But I'll talk to her about running her mouth in front of the girls."
He missed the point too. I'm not concerned about my mother-in-law's foolishness, but I guess I wanted him to respond by being less oblivious to the fact that hair is a big deal in my book. If he doesn't get it either, I certainly can't rely on him to help me form the right words to say to our daughters about it. This type of unwanted attention is why I get my hair done professionally every 2 weeks, if not every week, so I don't have to deal with pissy remarks about my damned hair, which I just don't have it in me to love right now. Wait, she doesn't love her hair? Let me read that again. Wait. This type of unwanted attention is why I get my hair done professionally every 2 weeks, if not every week, so I don't have to deal with pissy remarks about my damned hair, which I just don't have it in me to love right now. She's definitely talking about her hair. Okay, we're all at different stages at different times. Okay, I'll continue. Sunkissed, how can I clearly explain the differences between us to my girls? Signed, Blue. Wow. First of all, congrats on being a newlywed and a new mom. Now, the most apparent issue here isn't your daughters, it's not your husband, and it's not your mother-in-law, as far as I can see. It's on you. For you to apparently have so much disdain for your hair has me believing that you can benefit from learning to love those things about you that society has told you and me, many of us for that matter, to hate. You know, once you gain confidence in yourself, you may find the words will come easier when you and your daughters have that heart-to-heart. You'll be surprised how your outlook changes on a plethora, I like using that word, changing on a plethora of things. Now, if you can't even walk around your own home comfortably with your hair flying in all directions, dang, that's too much. Look, it's your hair, your choice. I get it. But if you're that unhappy, just wear your hair how you like it. And not the way that you feel you have to wear it based on how someone else may respond to it. Now, don't misinterpret this message, please. I'm not one of these natural hair preachers who will flat iron my hair for the gods and then criticize others for relaxing theirs. Nope, that's not me. Do you in that regard. There's bigger fish to fry, and the grease is hot. If you like it, I love it. But are you really that self-conscious about your hair? Are you really? If you are, and it really sounds like you are, invest in yourself to figure out why. Once you become comfortable in your skin, I predict that it'll become child's play for you to discuss outward differences, and it won't matter who points them out. Now, I'm not going to speak much on Grana, but it sounds like the two of you all have issues that are way, way bigger than what's been shared here. I mean, a wet mop with a cracked handle? Woo! Honey! To answer your question, all children of all races do better when taught better. And, it sounds like these kiddos just need to be educated. You can make it a memorable teaching moment, too. Maybe you could take the girls shopping with you for a simple hair comb or hairbrush. You could explain hair types and textures, and you can explain that their hair requires different tools and has different needs than yours based on those different textures. You could let them comb your hair or brush it after you've shown them how to do it properly, because nobody has time for those single strand knots and double strand knots and triplicates. Ain't nobody got time for that. We're trying to keep this hair on our head. Look, you can even teach them why having straight, wavy, or curly hair has been viewed as being more socially acceptable than having kinky or coily hair. Aside from obvious outward differences, you can also point out similarities. No matter the texture, we all want to keep our hair healthy, clean, conditioned, and strong. We all need a good trim every now and then. We got to keep that pH balance on the up and up. The list goes on and on. There's so many things that I could touch on right now, but you get the gist. And you know what? Remind them that different doesn't always have to be viewed as good or bad. Sometimes it's just plain old different. Just be honest. Be open. Tell them why their comments or Grandma's comments hurt your feelings. Grown-ups are usually resistant. We're stubborn to change. All of that. But your daughters, as cliche as it sounds, they're like sponges right now. So you're in a good position to teach them, as well as your husband, a plethora of things about your culture, and you can also learn more about theirs. When it comes to your hair, in my book, there's no right, there's no wrong. It's about preferences. There's no absolute rights or concrete wrongs. Now, I know I barely nipped the tip of this iceberg, but I do commend you for seeking different perspectives on such an emotionally charged topic. And to you all, what advice would you give to Blue about discussing this topic with multi-race children who don't share her hair texture? What can be said? What can be done to help the little ladies gain a better insight at their age about differences? Let Blue know what's on your mind. Let me know what's on your mind. Leave me a comment below. And let me know what you think. Fill it in all down there. Just get all in there in the comments and let me know what's on your mind. So that concludes this session of Sunkissed Says. I hope that you enjoyed the post today and the message. I hope that you can take something away from it, and I also hope that you will share something that we all can subtract from your comments. If you want to share a poppin' public post, a crazy question, or a spicy story that I can feature on Sunkissed Says, send me a DM on the gram at Sunkissed_Nick or email me at sunkissednick@gmail.com. I hope you enjoy the rest of your 24 while I get into a little of this and a little of that. Until next time, I'm Sunkissed Nick. Thank you for choosing this channel. Bye. Click the link above for another classy, sassy hair tutorial or a session of Sunkissed Says.